Now it's time for the gold medal match, and it's Victoria Thunder up against the Queensland Cyclones. What a match we're going to have here. It's going to determine who are the national champions this season in the GIO National Wheelchair Rugby Championships. George Hucks joining me in commentary. We're about to get underway. We'll get some more comments from you in a moment, but 8 minutes on the clock for the first quarter, and we are in for an epic match to decide between Victoria and Queensland, who will be our national champions. And the game is underway, and it's Queensland with the ball straight away from the start of play, and they go over easily through Chris Bond. What are your thoughts on the match with 4 quarters ahead of us?
Wow, it will all be about what they can do to contain Chris Bond, really.
Well, Bond already in action, and now it's Victorians through Andrew Harrison. Harrison straight through.
Gold medal Paralympian, he knows how to do it.
It's Victoria with the ball now, and looking to get out of their own half. Under pressure here by Bond. Pushes on Farkey, and he goes through across the line. Farkey is under intense pressure. Finally gets the ball away. Over the top. Brilliant work there by Victoria, and they score the goal through Josh Hose. 2-2 in this match. Here he is, Chris Bond, the man to watch. Muscular player, doesn't even flinch in that contact, and he gets the ball away. And the Queenslanders are over again through Cameron Carr. All right, so Victoria with the ball now. Special comments from George Hucks, 18-year veteran of the game, today giving us all the insights to rugby. And the Victorians are over again, so it's ebbing and flowing. So 4-4. Here they come, the Queenslanders. Defence comes, the 2-13s going at each other. Josh Hose in there.
Both Australian teammates. Should know what each other does.
They're combatants tonight. All right, so that's Jason Lees in 7. Gets the ball away. Now heading up, there's Andrew Harrison again. Harrison trapped halfway. More defenders coming in. There's 3 on him. Can he get the ball away? Has to act. Finally does. Ball finds 2 players. Bouncing towards the line. And over it goes. Victorians with possession now. And Josh Hose had success early. Gets the ball away. Farkey. He gets the ball away. Bounces. And picked up beautifully in time. 8-6. Victoria now through Andrew Harrison. Long ball down. Finds his target. And over he goes again. That was Jason Lees. All right, from the side, and it's Victoria with the ball. So they'll attack. They're in a good attacking position here. Farkey. Ball goes to the deck. Chased. Gets away with it.
Would have been a disastrous turnover. You've got more numbers on the court. Should control the ball easy and have an easy score. And the guys are set up to trap the box, so that Chris Bond now has to inbound, and it turns the defensive balance on the court back your way.
And Josh Hose there with the goal. As Queensland now bring it out. There's only 1 goal of difference here. Ball over the top, beautiful bounce. Picked up by Chris Bond. Bond scores another goal. Queensland skip ahead. So it's 10-8 to Queensland, or 10-9 to Queensland, I should say. The gap closing ever so slightly, and we've got another chair down.
Yeah, it was just one of those little taps from behind and little annoying ones, throw you off, but enough to put you in the bin.
Bond looking for a way through. They really lined up in numbers here, Victoria. He's trying to find a way through, gets rid of the ball and finds his man. Just sneaking over there is Cameron Carr.
Yeah, nice smooth play, set it up and finished it off.
So it's Queensland 12-9. 3-goal break here. Big impact there.
Turnover, right hand at the right time.
big impact, but in the end, nil effect because he just bounced off and the goal was Queensland's. George Harks with commentary on this grand final match. Victoria with the ball. The clock is ticking down. Hose taking his time. A long time. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Here he goes. Sneaking through. Running out of time. He's got to go for it. Over the top.
Nice
and
control.
Beautifully played.
Set the table. Got everyone in place.
Now here come the Queenslanders. All on bounce.
Well defended, Victoria.
Intercepted, well done. They prevented them from scoring just before the quarter time break. So, after the first quarter of the gold medal match, it's Queensland leading Victoria 13-11. So the first quarter break is over and we're into the second quarter. And it's Queensland 13 leading the Victorians 11. Been pretty tight so far. We'll have a special guest in the moment joining us in commentary, Juro Sen and George Hucks, to be joined by a brilliant Wallaby who had a chance to try out one of the chairs earlier on. So over the top goes Bond.
Turned the ball over.
Queenslanders. Caught in the middle there was Kosnovsky.
Yeah, Victoria had a chance to start the game out positive in the next quarter, and unfortunately it's that dangerous part, getting it right and getting out ascendancy with that first goal.
All right, so the Victorians holding them off for the moment. Bond with the ball, bounce in total control. Just taking their time at the moment, the Victorians, or the Queenslanders I should say. And over they go.
Easy score.
Cameron Carr, who scored a few goals already. So it's Queensland 14 leading Victoria 11. And joining us now on the commentary desk is one of the greatest Wallaby centres of all time, Sterling Mortlock. Sterlo, great to see you.
Juro, great to be here, mate. Loving this GIO wheelchair champs, mate.
Well, it's terrific for you to give your time, and I've got to say it was terrific seeing you chase down Benji Marshall in the curtain raiser.
I had a crack at it, mate. I did my all, but unfortunately I gave him too much of a head start.
Well, what do you think of this guy here, Chris Bond from
Chris
Queensland?
Bond, he's an absolute gun. He is strong, and tell you what, I love the way he goes hard for the ball. Doesn't care about if he falls out or anything else. He's like a dog to a bone, mate. I love it.
The way we like it, no hair, all wheels.
Yep, he reminds me a lot of you, Sterlo, and the Queenslanders are doing well as a result. It's 19-15 in favour of Queensland now. They're just holding
Maxie.
that full buffer consistently now. And they're the Victorians through Josh Hose. He's back on deck. And in and away, and there he goes. And
Nice
he fires the line.
Coast to coast.
That was a textbook in and away, as I would know it in the normal game, and that was a fantastic move and counter punch right away.
Here's the money man, Chris Bond. Challenge comes to him. Sees it off. Clock counts down. Victoria line up and they repel him once, but can they stop him again? There's a gap. Oh, how does he find his way through? Hose gets it away to Warren. Warren under pressure. Easing the way through, Warren. I can only imagine a lot of work to get to this point. We're in the gold medal playoff, Victoria and Queensland. And the Queenslanders letting another one through. So the gap closes ever so slightly. It's 23-20 Queensland's way. Right, more strategy. And the ball goes to Kadir Faki. He gets it over the top and finds his mark in Josh Hose. Hose held up there.
Yeah, called it a penalty goal.
So 24 plays 20, Queensland's way.
Caught him illegally at the end. And
over the top from Bond, finds his mark. Now coming onto it is Cameron Carr, and Carr does it easy. 26-21 now after another goal to Queensland, and an intercept play
nice
there.
turnover.
Well done.
It's definitely a chess game.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's Victoria with the ball through Josh Hose. He's been busy tonight, Hose. Hits some contact, gets the ball away now. Long pass down, and Warren backs up with the ball. Taking time, not rushing, and there's the goal to Victoria. Queensland with it. Ball goes flying into the air. Now it's Cameron Carr, Bond and Carr linking together beautifully today. And the block works well there, and Carr goes over for another goal. Yeah, critical couple of goals just before half-time. And with a lead of 30-22, it's crucial that the Victorians try and get this ball. And well picked up over the back. Oh, you've got to give him A for effort there.
Yeah, great set of wheels to try to save the day.
Josh Hose just missing out at 30-22 with 42 seconds on the clock. Important here for Victoria to try and stop Queenslanders from getting another one in before the break. And they've trapped Bond at the back. Wise to do that, but they find another man to go through there in Kuznovsky. He finds the ball. Bond is free again. They're going to eat up the time here. They try and shut Bond down. Spins, holds it, finally gives it to Carr. Carr's trapped, 12 seconds left, and then on the rebound, they find it. And Kevin Kuznovsky scores a goal. Long ball down, here we go, picked up brilliantly. Will he get across the line? 6 seconds left, over the top. Can't get onto it. Just before the line. Starts the play, Hail Mary, goes down. The buzzer will beat everyone. And that is half-time in the gold medal playoff. It's Queensland 31, leading Victoria 22. Quick thoughts from both of you. First to you, George. Half-time, Queensland leading.
Yeah, I thought they had them controlled pretty well early. The Victorians seemed to be in their pace of the game, but you only need to have a few loose ones and get Chris Bond pushing the court. And it doesn't take long for things to get a bit out of hand.
Couple of quick ones, your thoughts? Sorry, George.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, I thought that Victoria looked like they were only let the lead slip to about 3 points, and they're looking like they were staying in the game. And then probably there was about 3 minutes of madness from our mate Chris Bond in number 1. And, you know, he had dramatic impacts. And next thing they're out by, I think it's 9 points now. So really commanding 3 minutes display by him.
All right, so that's the first half. Thank you, Sterling, and thank you, George. It's 31-22 in favour of Queensland. We'll have the second half in a moment. So here we are, the second half of the final between Victoria and Queensland. And the Queenslanders doing okay. Victoria with all the work to do here. Queensland leading by 32-22 after a quick goal to start the half.
Yeah, they've come back with a bit of a change up in their lineup, just trying a few different things because they know the game's either going to get right away from them now or they make something happen.
Victoria, a lot of work behind their own half here. In a bit of trouble, but they get it over the top. Finally, the defence comes. And they're shut down a bit here. Victoria, a lot of pressure. Bond gets us underway and they're quick now to race down the court, the Queenslanders. The fence comes and comes again. Carr trying to find his way through. The 2-13s going at each other. The defence is pretty vicious there by the Victorians. That's pretty good work. And Ingram as well, the big unit in 15, working hard, puts a hand up. Carr still can't find a way through. The clock is ticking down, so they'll have to do something soon. Here's Bond. Is he the man to do it? Over the top, finds his target, and it doesn't go over. Here they go. Victorians looking to score through Josh Hose again. He gets the ball away. And another nice little goal there by Kadir Faki. Didn't see much of Newton this game, but he's back in action. Looking good, takes on the hit, gets it to Carr. Man who started it, finished it. Good work. Just starting to blow out here. The Victorians really need to stem the tide here. Can they do it now? Faki does the job. Had a pretty good game for the Victorians. Now the Queenslanders through Newton. Pops a couple of hits there. Steams on. Still has the ball. Finds support, and Carr read that beautifully. It's 42-28 in favour of Queensland. Queenslanders doing well. Almost as well as the State of Origin team in Rugby League, which has dominated everything. Here, Faki over again. He's still churning those goals through for the Victorians. It's just important. Still losing a bit of touch though. 42-29 to Queensland. There's 3:14 left in this term.
Got that turnover they were looking for.
Really important. They've got the ball now, Victoria. Let's see if they can make the most of it, and it looks like they will. And through he goes. That's good work. So the Cyclones really starting to whip up a storm here. They're 44-31 ahead. And the Victorians now with the ball need to do something. A lot of contact going up ahead, and it works well because it allows a clear path for Andrew Harrison to go through. They say the third quarter is the championship quarter in AFL, and we don't know if this is going to be it here, but it could be shaping as it, as the Victorians get a badly needed goal there through Andrew Harrison again. Carr in a bit of a sprint race here. Challenge comes across from Harrison. Goal scorer doing D now. Now here's Newton. Newton through, in and away, over he goes. Good goal to Queensland. Victoria bringing it out now. Need some back-to-back goals, the Victorians. Let's see what they can do here. Charges on, the blocking plays on. Everyone's blocked, including Harrison. But he gets the ball across, and the referee's found.
It would be a foul, but because he's on the goal line ready to score, there's no one between him and the score. Your illegal action has caused him not to get the goal, so they give you a penalty goal.
And fair enough too, so well deserved for Victoria. It's 48-35 now, 43 seconds on the clock. So time for a couple of goals here if the teams play it right. But it's Victoria now looking to score. And they'll probably go straight for it, and through he goes, hits the cone. And now here the Queenslanders in possession again. Kuznovsky finds Newton, can't handle it, it's a turnover. 20 seconds on the clock though. Victorians, no, missed it, turned it over. Absolutely sitting pretty there in the middle was Cameron Carr, and he swooped on that ball, and he'll take the goal just seconds before the half-time or the three-quarter time break. And he does, and it's 49-35, 5.5 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, it was a minute you would like to take back. It's
and here they go, throw it wildly. And that is three-quarter time, George. It's Queensland 49, leading Victoria 35. The Victorians, the Thunder, with all to do in the final quarter. That's coming up. 8 minutes remaining in the playoff for the gold medal here at the GIO National Wheelchair Rugby Championships. Juro San and George Hucks in commentary. We had Sterling Mortlock before, the former Wallaby, talking about his experience in the chair earlier in the exhibition game. As the Victorians get a badly needed goal, first up in this final term. Applying his trade in the middle now is Ben Newton, captain of the Queensland Cyclones. He'll be very happy with the progress tonight. And he's doing all the work there to try and squeeze over, and he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he earned that gold medal in London.
He's just digging his way through the defence. Did a great job. And so, Victorians with the ball now. Josh Hose, he's been a workhorse all day. It's open there in the middle, but decides not to go through. Closes and sneaks through the side, misses the cone, and a badly needed goal there for the Victorians. 50-37, 7 minutes remaining in the final term as Wallaby great Sterling Mortlock rejoins us. Queensland Cyclones captain with the ball, spinning, defence, and doing a good job there is Josh Hose. Newton goes through the middle, looks like he's going to find a gap, but defence crunches him. He's got to find it, he gets the ball away. Good pass in the end there to Kevin Kuznovsky. So back on the commentary bench, we have Sterling Mortlock and George Hucks. And Sterling, I mean, the score was 55-42. You've come back from some mighty deficits in your career. Can they do it?
Oh, look, I don't think they can, to be honest. The way this game is played, in particular, the way that Queensland have dictated the terms of, you know, almost the whole entire game. When they put the pedal to the metal, they can punch away. And right now they're just looking too confident and too comfortable for my liking. Victoria are giving a spirited effort, doing their best, but Queensland just look just a class above.
All right, so Sterling Mortlock joining us as we come to the final stages of this game. Big contact. Cameron Carr has just come on in and smashed his opponent on that occasion. But the Victorians hung in there and they got the rewards.
Recovered a ball that he had no right to recover, and his guys can thank him for that one.
So Jason Ellery there with the goal. And the Victorians going in again, so great work there by Jaden Warren.
They're trying to make a liar of me, I think.
Yeah, they get scared.
I think you fired them up, Sterling.
They must have heard it, and I've put the carrot out there for them.
3:17 on the clock now, and the Victorians scoot out of their own half. And a great run there by Jaden Warren, and over the line. Brilliant work.
Yeah, very nice individual effort.
Juro St. George Hucks there, Sterling Mortlock with you in commentary.
Going to be a coast to coast, I can see it coming.
So Newton gets the ball away and intercepted though.
He passed.
Turnover goes to the Victorians, and here they come. Here comes a challenge from Newton, and over he goes. Big hit on Josh Hose. Here they go. 59 plays 47 with 1:40 on the clock. Let's go Victoria. Let's see what you can produce as the ball beats everyone except for Cameron Carr. Just a bit too far, and it needed to pull up a bit quicker for the Victorians to get onto it as Newton gets the ball away brilliantly. You can tell the class here with the Australian players, can't you?
Yeah, it's just that little, you know, that calmness when you've got the ball, that little extra deep breath and say, well, we've got it under control. Let's not chuck it away, you know, let's have a think about it.
All right, so let's see if Queensland will score another goal. Over the top, picked up. Here's Duncan. He gets a chance to score again. So the good news is that Jaden Warren gets to come back onto the court, and it's 61 plays 48 with 38 seconds remaining in the gold medal match. This to decide our Australian champion at the National Wheelchair Championships, brought to you by GIO.
We're in a bit of junk time now.
25 seconds on the clock. Queenslanders through Cameron Carr with the ball. He's had an almighty match for Queensland. Ben Newton coming on later and also having a severe impact on the match as well in a positive way. Almost goes over but retains the ball, and he's upright and goes towards the line and gets the goal. 62-48, just 6.8 seconds left on the clock. Play gets underway again. We're about to have our champions crowned. Clock stops again.
And again, they're just finishing off with a bit of strength, showing their class,
the
haven't they?
sting's gone out. They've, you know,
all right,
thrown everything they could to stay in it.
Yeah, so courageous effort by Victoria, but that's it. We have our 2013 champion at the GIO National Wheelchair Rugby Championships, and it's Queensland defeating Victoria 63-48. Wonderful win. They led from early on and dominated for the last 3 quarters. George Hucks, what did you think? Queenslanders have done it again.
Yeah, they come out, they did what they needed to do early, took control of the game, and was pretty much set from then on in.
Dominance early by Bond. He didn't have to play in the last part of the game, but terrific effort.
The damage was done, you know, the shock and awe of him. They gave it their best and tried to keep the game close early, but they were going at their absolute maximum, and all he needed to do was get his game moving, and it was the tail of the tape.
Sterling, you must have thought that this team deserved victory, dominated the game, all class.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. They always had an extra gear in them, and I guess when you're watching any sport, you can really notice class. And today, Queensland had it in spades, and none other than Chris Bond. Any time where he wanted to step up to the plate and really had some impact, he did. Fantastic player.
All right, Sterling Mortlock, thanks for joining us. Great to see you. The Wallaby great. And of course, George Hucks, an Australian great, South Australian great, and Port Adelaide supporter. We won't hold that against him.
Great to be here.
All right, I've been your host, Euro Sen. I hope you've enjoyed it. The GIO National Rugby Championships. It's been brilliant and it's been fantastic from Queensland's point of view. 63 points to 48. They won the title. Well done, Queensland. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. We'll see you next year.